Alright, comics related, let's go ahead and discuss this boiling to nothing thing and if Iceman can reform himself after if Superman hit his ass with a full heat beam. So this whole feat starts from the 2003 Hellfire Gala, in which Bobby right here under me ran up and started fighting Nimrod. Now right here is the napalm thing that he hits Bobby with. At first Bobby was cool, but then that shit started to fuck with him as you see him say, wait, what the fuck is happening to me? Then his ass literally boiled down to nothing. Now we know currently he's having a hard time after that keeping himself reformed. And because of Romeo, he's able to keep himself anchored to the world and he's keeping himself solid. That place that they're in, every molecule of Iceman is a part of that, and it amplifies dude's power to make himself, it makes him more powerful. As of currently, he's keeping himself solid longer. He stayed longer recently for 6 whole minutes after on his own. Now, if you pause to read right here, they're telling you like every time he manifests himself in different cities and during his run, he's been staying solid longer. And if you pause to read right here, it tells you that basically this whole run is trying to figure out how to kill Bobby. And of course, we're going to see him be able to reform himself on his own. So before I continue with the Iceman shit, I want to show you back in issue 14 of the recent current X-Men run, when Jean told his ass to go up to space to stop this extinction level event from happening from the sun, he goes up there, right, to create this little ice barrier to help protect the Earth from the solar flares, which start hitting his ass right there, right? Bam, shatters his ass. But he reforms himself right there. Then he starts to fight the fucking solar flares back, which he was successful in. Now in issue 3 of the Astonishing Iceman, this dude right here, right, who can't freeze because he got some biochemically treated skin, he says it right here, pulls this thing out, which he says, look familiar, huh? It was the molecular napalm shit. So he hits Bobby with his leg with it, right? And it says in the next few seconds he was going to be boiled alive. So this where the new gay Captain America came through and saved him. If y'all want to know more about him, go to my last video before this one. And he starts saying, just like before, like lava in my skin and spreading. This can't happen again. I gotta stop it. Says right here, the Hellfire Gala shit. He takes his leg off and knocked the fuck out of dude with it. That shit melts. And he says, you think I wouldn't break my leg off before your filth spread, thinking I couldn't make a new one from the water you got? He said it had him sweating for a second, but his chill is legendary. He gets hit with this flame thing, jumps out and fuck dude up. But this the reason why that shit ain't work for real, for real. Dude, which his name is the Cleaner, was up here operating on the Inhuman because he says once the mutants is gone, he want to know how to take them out. Says that, yeah, you can kill the body of Bobby Drake, but the mind is different. It don't die. Orcus is like, so we thought. Then our latest thermal scans showed super cooled air exiting Long Island. His mind can become part of the atmosphere. I know you're there. Cast across the atmosphere. Reach for me like last time. Romeo anchors him back and reforms his body form as a current. These is all some current feats. This ain't got shit to do with the point. I just want to point this out of some current shit that he can do, that they're saying that he can do. So these them golems right here, they're semi-sentient snowman, and he made them what's left out of the air's moisture. He can also, if he wants to, shoot your ass up into low orbit, killing your ass that way, just let you freeze and be up in space. And all these people right here, if you pause to read, has bombs on their ass from these tattoos that you can see on Captain America. Bobby runs up to his ass and catches the explosion. Said right here, the motherfucker said he ate the heat. Flash froze the shrapnel. Only the force got to him. And after all that, after the 6 minutes and shit was over with, he went back to being fucking nothing. So that's why I believe that even at a cellular level, as you say, that shit still won't work on Iceman, because you gotta delete his mind somehow. As what they're trying to figure out, Orcus is trying to figure out. I guess we'll find out in the next issue if they do figure it out.